Hey, what's up, man? This coach, your head coach Shannon Harris here with the DC Defenders. Hey, live from the field show, man. Hey, amazing show. Can't wait to get back on here and be a part of it. You guys rock, man. You guys are amazing. And let's go DC.
Friends, family, ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Episode 20, we are here. I am your host, the Home Team King. This is the Live from the Field show, the best fan sports show on the universe. We're taking it there. Subscribe right there if you didn't already. I got some great action for y'all. Stay tuned. Without further ado, let's hop right into this action. Welcome. I have a special guest, Bump Easy. It's one of my favorite TikTokers, okay? He's a DC born and bred native, owner of Clean Concepts Mobile Detailing. Hit him up for all your detailing needs. Die-hard DC sports fan, 40 years plus. 3 years ago, started his stadium tour. Talk to us, Bump. What's going on, man?
What's up? Appreciate you having me on, team, man. It's a pleasure, man. So excited, free agency about to get popping. I'm ready to get it on, man.
Oh, I love that. Speaking of that, who you have your eye on for free agency right now? Talk to me.
Free agency, first of all, I would love to see Alex Pierce from the Colts. We definitely need receiver help. I also think we need some running back help, but it all depends on how we go with the draft. If we go on defense in the draft, then I want to attack as many offensive players as we can. I would love to pick up a running back in free agency as well. I like Kenneth Walker. I also love a bunch of the receivers. A lot of talk about Ayuk, Dobbs. It's some nice ones out there. Shaheed.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I would love to have Kenneth Walker, even though I know we have Wild Bill, but David Blau, he is adapting that two running back tandem dynamic. So, hey, and Kenneth went crazy in the Super Bowl, right? And that's what we need, a tough, strong running back. And guess what? That'll take pressure off the defense and keep the defense off the field so they can make some more plays. I love that, man. All right. Hold on. Did you hear about, real quick, I'm going to throw something in there, Max Crosby getting signed to the Baltimore Ravens? They stole one. Where the money come from? Did you see that? Because I kind of wanted him to. You know what I mean? How you feel about that?
Hey, that's a big move for Baltimore, man. They had problems getting people off the field last year, man. I think it was them first round picks that got them over the hump. I don't see nobody else giving up them 2 first rounds to get them, man. But hopefully he can help them out on defense, because I figured Lamar needed help on offense. I would have went offense first. They need some big time receivers.
Definitely need another receiver. Maybe they're looking for one in draft, but those are our Baltimore cousins, and we showing them a little love. We did have them on the segment, the Flock, because we was giving love to Flockman88 who passed away. So shout out to Baltimore. I know they loving that. All right, real quick, man. Now, I want to get into something real quick. You are on a stadium tour. You're still on it. So you've been to all the stadiums. Tell me which you haven't missed one, not yet.
I haven't been to all the stadiums yet. I got 18 left.
18?
I started my tour, like you said, 3 years ago or whatever. I got 18 left. I'm still chopping at the bit, and I'm going to do some more this year.
Hey, you know what, Bump? We're going to tap in with this more, but I would love to follow you on that journey, because we haven't even been on the road like that. So I would love to follow you on that journey. Maybe Home Team and the Live from the Field show can pull up on you, but that's amazing, man, because we definitely want to take the show on the road. And real quick, man, the coaching changes, we was kind of getting into it a little bit. David Blau, Deron Jones, Capitol Heights native, DC born and bred, right? How you feel about that?
Yeah, he went to McNamara. A lot of people don't know, man. But yeah, he was right there in Fordsville, man. Yeah. From what I hear, I never met him, but I hear he's a great guy. He seems like a guy that's he'll teach you, but he's going to expect excellence from you. And that's what we need, man. We need somebody that's going to stay on you, somebody that's going to implement the system. And we need some new blood, man. We from Minnesota, you saw what they did, man. They turned it up a notch. And he said he going to put them in the box. He don't care. He coming.
Yeah. Hey, I can't wait. And he loves the secondary. And like I said, we've been looking for safety since we lost Sean Taylor. You know what I mean? One of my favorite players. I don't know if he's yours or not, but he's definitely one of my favorite players. And I don't know if you know too much about the Defenders, but Gabe Taylor, his brother, is a safety for the DC Defenders. So that's big news, man. But hey,
Yes, sir.
much love, Bump. Hey, Bump, man, you know, I can have you on the show for hours on it. I'm going to have you back most definitely. And man, you got to tap in with the stadium tour. But real quick, man, tell all the people where to find you. Your TikTok is crazy, bro. So tell them where to follow you at TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. Oh, and your detailing. Tell them all. Just fly in, bro.
Okay. Yeah, you can find me on TikTok at Bump Easy. Bump Easy. Everything you'll get there. You'll get that comedy. You're going to get some of that football talk. You're going to get some of that detailing talk. On Instagram, you can find me at Bump Easy Entertainment. And my Clean Concepts Mobile Detailing is also on Instagram. It's under CCMD LLCMD.
All right, much love. Hey, bro, thanks for coming in. Thanks for sponsoring this segment. This segment is for you, Bump. Much love. Hey, we tap in. We're going to bring Bump on again. Lock in. Let's go. All right, this is special right here. I have one of my favorite sports correspondents, okay? D loves sports. She's so lovely. She keeps us up to date with all the amazing news. And she is a DC Defender fan. And we showing love to them today. Say what's up, D Sports.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Thanks for having me, y'all. Live from the field.
Pleasure.
I appreciate the invite for sure.
Thank you so much. The pleasure is ours. All right, real quick. We ain't gonna hold these people, D. Let's get right into the action. DC Defender season is coming up. How do you feel about it? And how do you feel about the new changes as far as with the rules and everything and just us missing our DC Defenders? Because it's been like we've had to wait and we've been waiting for so long. We're ready for this new championship season because we're going for the championship again. Talk to us about the Defenders, your relationship and all that stuff for us.
Yeah, I love the Defenders. I mean, it's from the beginning. I will say from the second part of the beginning of the UFL when Reggie Barlow came in with the DC Defenders. I've been able to be there and capture some of the highs and the lows of the DC Defenders, but it was the ultimate high this year. We not only did we go to the championship again for the second time, they won the championship this time. So they are the champs of the 2025 season. Now we're all getting ready to get started here. They don't come home until April, but the season starts March 28th. They'll be out in Audi West, we call it, out in St. Louis, where they won the championship. They won the playoff game, so they're very familiar with that environment. But they will be back April 11th, so make sure you guys get your tickets. And if you need tickets, holla at me because I have a link for you. So super excited. Like you said, we do a weekly show with Coach Shannon Harris. And look, the quarterback room is back. This is a whole new league. You got 8 teams. The DC Defenders and the St. Louis Battlehawks are the only teams that kind of withstand the changes that happened. So new teams, a lot of new coaches, a lot of new players. They had to pick up new players. You'll have some of old players, but a lot of these guys are new to the DC Defenders, so I'm excited to get to know them.
Gabe Taylor, Sean Taylor's brother. You know, that's my favorite player. This is amazing. I can't wait to see him and meet him at Audi Stadium. Like, this is crazy. That's one of my biggest things. I love it.
Yeah, that's going to be huge for DC. I think DC. I know DC's already welcomed him warmly, but you know when he gets in front of the whole Audi crowd, they're going to love him. So shout out to Gabe Taylor. I'm excited to meet him. I haven't met him yet.
Okay, cool. I can't wait. Hey, and you know we will be at Audi Stadium April 11th. I got a question for you because this is what's going on with my DC Defender friends. Why do we have to wait so long and we're the champions? Why didn't we get the first home opener? Why are we waiting 2 games? And why don't we have any primetime games? Like, is it something maybe the Defenders, they couldn't make it happen because of Audi? Is it, what was it? Are they just like picking on us because we're the champions? What?
I don't know. I was a little salty when I saw the schedule and the opening week and stuff. But I also went back and saw that previously the Birmingham Stallions were on the road last year. If you guys don't remember, they came to Audi the first week and we beat them. So I was like, as long as it seems to be fair. So it seems to be a normal thing. So I just don't like us feeling like we got picked on. But according to last year's schedule, the champs were on the road, and they caught an L. We won't be catching an L, but we will be on the road.
Most definitely. And you know what, just for the DC sports and just in general, I'm a super duper watch the Commander fan as well. But just bringing just a championship to DC, like, it's so amazing. Like, and I just appreciate you, just for, because we started when it wasn't popular. Last year nobody really knew nothing about the Defenders. You know what I mean? And that's what I like to do. I see you do too. You wait. I mean, not you don't wait, but you strike when it's not that popular, and then as time goes on, guess what? That's why I love your mind. I love just what you do in general. D Sports, you're amazing. You motivation to me. And hey, real quick, how do you get on that field? I know you got a media pass. We got to talk, man, because home team, I got to get on there and get some interviews. And I know you take pictures of the of the game and all that stuff, but tap in with that a little bit with us, because I always see you and you're not in the stadium, you're not in the stands, you're on the field, you're touching grass. So
yeah, it all depends on how let's say the communications department handles stuff like that. Because usually I was in the press box. And photography is a thing, and then it's really about relationships and what value do you add. If you don't add any value, then
Gotcha. No, I appreciate. No, that's great insight. No, that's great game. No, thank you. That was a jewel. We appreciate that. No, we really do appreciate that. I was gonna get into I was gonna switch gears a little bit to the NFL real quick. I know you're an AFC North. You pay attention to the AFC North. You know what I mean? And this was huge. Just this past weekend, Max Crosby signed to the Baltimore Ravens. As a Commander fan, I would have loved to have him. I don't know if we have. I mean, I think we have the money for it, but they gave up some draft picks for that. How you feel about that, and how you think that's going to, impact the Ravens this season? Because they should have got somebody from offense, I thought, but they went defense. Talk to me.
They needed defense. They need offense too, but defense, because of the amount of sacks they did not have a pass rush last year. So it was imperative that they fix that problem going forward. To one, you want to keep your offense on the field. You want to keep your defense off the field. And it wasn't the Baltimore defense that we were used to seeing. So them spending 2 first rounders for Max Crosby, I don't have an issue with it yet. I don't think you can have an issue until you see how things play out. Because ultimately, if you lose your first round this year and you guys go to the ultimate game and you win the ultimate game and you host it, you have a championship at the end of this, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth this year and next year, because next year's first round pick gonna be at the bottom anyway. So I feel that you don't know right now. You can't really make a decision if it's going to be worth it yet. So we'll see.
Got you. Real quick, hey, listen, I could be talking with you all day, D Sports. D Love Sports. You're amazing. Real quick, tell everybody where to find you at. Fly in, D. Tell them where to find you, all your socials.
D Love Sports. It's everywhere on social. I am at D Love Sports. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, TikTok. That's where you can find me. Thank you so much for having me.
The pleasure is ours, D. You are so lovely and so amazing. I got to have you back. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all go follow D Love Sports. On to the next thing. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a special guest. Coach Shannon Harris from the world champion DC Defenders. Give it up, D. Coach Shannon, welcome, man.
Hey, man. Hey, thanks for having me on, bro. And hey, God is amazing, and beyond grateful to be on the show. Hey, a big time fan of what you guys got going on, man, and grateful to be on this platform with you today.
God bless you too, Coach Shannon. We really appreciate that. Much love. We ain't gonna hold these people though. They wanna know. Let's get right to it. Now first, your football backstory is amazing, okay? You played for Tennessee State 2 seasons, 2001 and 2002. You also played for Mississippi Gulf Coast Junior College, and you were selected as a receiver all Mississippi South. Is there anything I missed? Talk to us. Let the people know. Give an insight, chime in, so the people that don't know, let's let them know.
Yeah, man. I tell you, I'm a small time kid from a small town in Mississippi down the Gulf Coast. And I played my high school ball down in Mississippi, did 2 years of junior college at Mississippi Gulf Coast, and took my talents to Tennessee State. Had some opportunity to go play basketball and baseball, but football was the calling. And Steve McNair was a influence of mine, man. So it got me into playing football the way I really wanted to play. My brothers and older brothers and things like that played college ball as well. One of my brothers was a teammate of his. So that's kind of how I got into playing quarterback, man. He kind of taught me those ropes from playing football in the quarterback position. And, that's what led me to go to Tennessee State, man. So the Titans was in town at the time. And, he told me Nashville is a pretty cool place. And that's kind of how I got to Tennessee State, man.
No, that's amazing. I think I did say quarterback. Real quick. How do you feel about, I want to take it back because the beginning of last season, you became our interim head coach, which I didn't know how to feel about it, but you were superb, man, taking us all the way to a world championship. But just take us back to that day. I want to see, how was your emotions? How were you feeling when you found out you was going to be the head coach?
Yeah, it seemed like it was just yesterday, man. Time flies. It feel like we just started last year when I just got named interim head coach. But how it all happened went down, man. Our GM, Von Hutchinson, and Coach Barlow both got with me and kind of gave me a lot of praise and knew that I was ready to fill those shoes of being a head coach, something that I had been preparing for the last 5 years of my career. Had been an offensive coordinator for quite some time, had been assistant head coach and had been an interim head coach before for Coach Barlow at Virginia State. So those guys saw that in me and gave me a lot of praise, met with our executives and things like that. And they gave me high praise about it, and they felt comfortable with me stepping into that role. We have a really good support staff here, our coaching staff, and then our players was all bought into it, man. And we kind of hit the ground running. At the time, we really didn't have much time to think about it because we was right there getting ready to prepare for game one. So everything just flowed, man, and we took the bull by his horn and we got after it.
No, that's great. And it's so great. I love how the team just gelled around you, bro. That's what a lot of times, it's all about the gel. It's all about, do y'all like each other? And do y'all play, and y'all play for each other? And I was at the rally. I'm gonna put some pictures up too, because that's when I actually met you. I'm gonna send you, so I don't know if I sent you those pictures. I'm gonna send them to you. But man, I just saw the smiles, not even just because y'all won a championship. I really genuinely feel like y'all love each other. Another thing, we got Gabe Taylor, which is Sean Taylor is one of my favorite, actually one of the favorite player of mine, and his brother is coming. How did you feel about that? You got to introduce me to him, by the way, Coach. But how did that make you feel, man?
Yeah, let me say this, man, too. You're right. The culture had been set from when we first started in 2023 within the XFL. Coach Barlow first took over, and we all came together. And so the culture had been set, man. So, once I took over the role, from the players to the coaches to support staff, everyone was all bought in, right? And that's kind of how that whole thing, come about with us, we and ours. You know what I mean? It wasn't just about a one-man show. It was going to be collectively that we would do this together, and we did, and a lot of work that went into it. And everyone was on the same page, man, and we didn't skip a beat. But so that's kind of how we took over with that last season and went through the season that same way. And to have Gabe Taylor, man, to be a part of, our team now, our organization, I tell you, the kid is flying around making plays. We love him here, and he's doing a great job for us throughout the camp. So excited to have him, man. That pedigree there. So we're excited to have him here.
Hey, yes, most definitely. That's great. All right, real quick. The new rules. The UFL just introduced the new rules. Of course, the 4-point. All right, so, I guess the kicker is practicing all 50, 60. You guys are practicing crazy. That plus 50 yard. Anyway, we're going to get into that. But how is this going to affect, in all, it's a couple of 4 or 5 different rules. We'll get into it. But how is this going to affect your coaching style, man? And how is it going to, how is it going to affect you preparing for games, you think?
Yeah, the biggest thing is the rule changes. We feel like they're great for the league, and I think we're gonna benefit from them a lot. We kind of like when we first started within the XFL, right? The go for 1, go for 2, go for 3. people kind of like was kind of side-eyed a little bit. But when they saw it, and then even with the overtime part of it, when they saw how it played, and people just fell in love with it. And then even with the kickoff cover standpoint, right? When we first put it in, and now you see the NFL doing it, right? Even with no tush push, we're not doing the tush push no more. So a lot of these things, man, that we do, the NFL play close attention to it, and they're benefiting from it as well. But then when you talk about, the 4-point field goal play, man, strategically, it's come from a lot of things from analytics, right? As you look at NFL and you look at college football today, analytics have taken over, and there's no punts once we pass the 50-yard line, right? But you see that right now in NFL. A lot of teams are not punting no more. They're going for it more than they ever gone for it before. The same way in college football. But with us, we just kind of taking it out and don't even let the analytics, be a part of it, which, I don't believe much into the analytics myself. I believe in taking points. But, our kicker, man, and Matt McCrane, he's been great for us, over the past 3 years. So we're excited to have him back this year and knowing what he'll bring to the table for us. Not that we have to practice the 60-yard field goals enough, but, we get it in there within our drills and things like that in situational football. But, we're going to still, play things out the way we need to play it. We'll be more strategic, though, once we pass the 50 or before we get to the 50 on how we'll do things. And if the 60-yard present itself, we feel comfortable with it. And we're going to take our chances with it,
Most definitely. I love that. And look, we're gearing up for another championship this season. And, not only are y'all gelling, but we're rallying around y'all as fans. My first real season was last season, going to all the games. I missed just one at Audi. And, us from the legendary Beer Snake, just Audi, I feel like it's the best stadium in the UFL. That's why I'm like, why are we waiting so late? We should have had the home opener. We should have some more primetime games. I don't know how you feel about that, Shannon. But anyway, we're going to take what we can get, and we're going to show love to our champion DC Defenders. And real quick, man, look, we can be going on and on. I got to have you back on the show, Shannon, Coach Shannon Harris. Listen, you are a God-fearing individual. You always praising the Most High. That's one of the things that really gravitated me towards you, just because I'm a God-fearing man myself. And it's Sunday, we're going to church. But how influential do you, I know it's Sunday now, you're in the office, but how do you get to your church? How do you, spend time and, fellowship and things like that while you're involved in, sports and things like that? And just talk to us about your relationship, if that's okay.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And that's a great question. I grew up, man, in the church. My parents was, heavily going to church, man. And, you didn't miss a Sunday. You don't miss Sunday school. You don't miss Bible study, and when I was growing up, it was non-negotiable, right? So, so that's the foundation of my life, man. And, when I got into college, FCA was still a big part of my life, the Fellowship of Christian Athlete. I had so many opportunity to meet so many athletes that was big in their faith, which I didn't know was that huge, man, that big of a thing. Once I got into college, but then just to see all the kids, man, when you're in college, just to see how God is, definitely influencing them in their life, their upbringings and things like that, man. That was huge for me. We all fall short, somewhere in life. But our faith, man, it kicks in even higher and take us to a whole nother level, man. But yeah, I definitely, man, I always pray to God, man, just, put me on a platform so I can, let it be shown that it's more of you and less of me. And I'm beyond grateful for that opportunity to be able to do that for where I am today. And yeah, man, that's just been my upbringing and how I was raised. And yeah, each and every day that I get an opportunity to praise God, man, and show, how great God is, I try my best to take full advantage of it, man, because, more of him, less of me. And without him, man, I'm not where I am today for sure.
Thank you so much, Coach Shannon. That's amazing, and we feel the same way. This is divine right here. This ain't from us. This is divine. Same thing with you. This is divine, and you deserve it. And much love to you. All praise. Hey, you're amazing. Real quick, if you want to give people your social handles, tell people where to find you at. You will be back on the show, but just the people that want to touch base with you after this show, give all your handles for me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I'm only on IG right now at Coach Shannon Harris, man. I think it's _9. I don't even know it so much.
No, it's okay. I'll put it up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
we got to get you on TikTok. Your TikTok will go crazy anyway, but go ahead.
Yeah. I don't have TikTok, man. And I'm no longer on Facebook. I'm no longer on Twitter. I'll get back on there here soon, man. I tell you, man, once I actually eliminated all those things, which for me, it was like a huge weight off my shoulder, right? Because there are so many things, man, in social media that just weigh you down.
Distractions.
Yeah. So once I got rid of all that stuff, man, I was able to focus more and be locked into what I'm actually doing. And it was a huge weight off my shoulder. But yeah, I still have IG right now, man. So yeah, you can show the fans that, man. And one thing for that too, man, for the fans out there, hey, let's go out there and get your season tickets, man. April 11th, our first home game against Houston. We start out, March 27th, March 28th, whenever it is, out in Audi West. We got 2 home venues, and we're going to start out at Audi West, So tune in for that one, and then go get those season tickets, man, for all the home games. And, one thing we can't do is wait to get back to Audi. And, the Shield Crew, man, the Beer Snake, the Lemons. We're going to bring belts out this year. We got it all, man. We got it all, brother. And we're ready to come out and have a good time.
Yes. No. Great. Coach, don't worry. They know where to find you at. You're going to be at all the defenders. You'll be coaching, all right? And they know they can get at you at the defense. Hey, the defenders, we have all the content. You got me. You got defender content, pages all over the place. I can name a few of them, but look, we're running out of time. Coach, I really appreciate you stopping by. Got to have you back on the show. Episode 20, Milestone. This segment is sponsored by Coach, the champ, Coach Shannon Harris. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, I got my boy, Don Suave, all the way, all right, from Newport News, VA, all right. He's a correspondent. He has his own platform that's amazing. His sports mind is impeccable. Don Suave, say what's up to the people, man.
What's up, y'all? I got my hat on, I'm kind of influenced by my little stack, slow stack thing. I was scared of y'all. But what's up, everybody? It's your boy Don Suave. Yes, sir. Broadcaster of the 7 cities. From where? Newport News, Virginia. You already know what it is. 7 cities in the building. I want to say a shout out to my boy Kane right here. Appreciate you for having me on the show. And let's go and get to it, man. I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. I love the energy. We ain't going to hold these people. How do you feel about the draft, and who do you think we should pick up? The Combine 26 just happened.
So here's the thing about it. This is what I also need everyone to understand. I want everybody to wait until the free agency. I know the draft, some mock people have us either picking Jeremiah Love for Notre Dame. Some even got, I know it's going to sound funny, Cornell Tate for Ohio State. But let's be real. As a Commander fan, we've seen the last season. We need to focus on defense. I'm talking about like Arvell Reese from Ohio State. We were talking about Bailey from Texas Tech. But my eyes definitely, I'm looking for an edge rusher. I'm looking for someone who can go after that quarterback. We needed that right there. Linebackers, we got Frankie Louisville. We got McGee. We're going to see what happens with Bobby Wagner. But for me, I need that edge rusher. I need someone to put fear in the offensive line. And if I go to my notes, the person that would be David Bailey from Texas Tech. That's who I'm looking at. I'm looking at somebody that's going to put fear that when the quarterback see David Bailey, they see the water boy. That's the type of person I need on my defensive line.
How you feel about the new coaching changes, and how is that going to affect us this upcoming season?
And like I said, I'm excited for that too. I know a lot of times Commander fans, we all try to get the big names and the coordinators. We try to hit all, but my thing is, these are new guys. These are coming with some new technology and new philosophy. So to me, that's good because you got these younger players who may not understand an older person's philosophy. But let's get you somebody who actually is within the same age range. Then we got Devontae Jones, the defensive coordinator. Let's get somebody from that area. So everything is starting to look kind of good. It's a new names in the building, new philosophies. You never know what this kid brings. Look at guys like Ben Johnson. Look at guys like that who coming with something new. And look what happened to him. Became a head coach. So us getting these kind of new guys in our building, let's see what it's gonna bring in. Y'all see Joe Witt Jr. You know, he got handed that pink slip, but everyone else, let's see. I kind of liking this move right here. I'm liking new. I'm liking young. I'm liking fresh, and that's how it is. Everything new, fresh with the Commanders, and I believe can take us to the top.
Bravo. No, that's great, Don. Hey, I gotta have you back real quick. Tell the people where to find you at, or your socials real quick. I want them people to find you, man, because your energy crazy, bro.
So you can catch me on Instagram, yo. It's Don_Suave87. You can catch me on YouTube as well, broadcaster of the 7 cities. And you know, when I on the broadcaster, we do Commander News. I also do my motivation for anybody that needs some motivation to continue on in this thing we call life.
Thank you. This segment is brought to you by my boy, Don Suave. Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, it's officially a wrap. This is our Milestone episode 20. We really appreciate y'all joining us. Thanks to all the sponsors / guests, past, present, and future. Much love to D-Love Sports, my boy Don Suave, okay? Bump easy. We appreciate you coming through. Last but not least, UFL champion head coach of our champion Washington Defenders, Shannon Hurst. Salute. Hey, Milestone. We got a boatload of stuff coming up. Tap in. Let's go.